everyone, my name's Ali and welcome back to my channel, Mindful Living. In today's video, I'll be sharing everything you need to know about growing strawberries in containers. I love growing strawberries in my container garden every year, and they are typically the first plant I have growing outside in early spring. I've been growing strawberries in containers for several years now, so in today's video, I'll be sharing how to care for your plants, a few growing tips, and when to harvest your berries for the best flavor. So let's go ahead and get started. When growing strawberries, I prefer to buy transplants because growing strawberries from seed is a lengthy process. To save time and for convenience, opt for garden transplants instead. When selecting strawberry transplants from your local garden center, look for ones that contain multiple crowns, as they can be divided and replanted. As I'm showing here, this one transplant has 2 strawberry plants growing, whereas the other one only has 1. This is also a great way to save money and have more plants growing in your container garden. There are 2 main types of strawberries you can grow, which are June-bearing or ever-bearing strawberries. June-bearing strawberries grow and produce all their fruit at once, providing you with one large harvest of berries in early summer, whereas ever-bearing strawberries continuously grow and produce berries from spring through fall, providing you with multiple smaller harvests throughout the growing season. I prefer to grow ever-bearing strawberries as I like to have multiple harvests throughout the spring and summer, but you can choose to grow whichever one you prefer. In order to grow strawberries in containers, you'll need to use a high-quality potting soil. I like using organic potting soil by ProMix, which is specifically designed for plants that are growing in containers. Organic potting soil also contains organic matter that enhances the soil structure, improves aeration, and provides better water retention and drainage for your plants. For container size, opt for a wide but shallow container that is at least 12 to 14 inches wide and 8 inches deep. Strawberry plants have a shallow root system and can grow in limited space, but you don't want to overcrowd the container. A container this size will accommodate 2 to 3 strawberry plants. I like to grow mine in a hanging basket so the fruit grows over the edge of the basket and doesn't sit or rot in the soil. When transplanting your strawberries into their container, never bury the crown of the plant. Also known as the central growing point, the crown is the main part of the strawberry plant where new leaves, runners, and flowers emerge from. For healthy growth, the crown of your plant must have access to air and light. Cover the roots with soil, but ensure the crown remains exposed and slightly above the soil surface. Another important thing to note is that all strawberry plants will self-propagate by horizontal stems called runners, which is what I'm showing here. They emerge from the crown of the plant, and if left to grow, these runners will try to root in the soil and turn into small plants themselves. To avoid this, prune any runners that appear, which allows your plant to focus its energy on producing fruit rather than more foliage. After transplanting, place your container in a sunny location where it will receive plenty of direct sunlight. For optimal fruiting and growth, strawberry plants need at least 6 to 8 hours of sunlight per day, with up to 10 hours being the most ideal. They can tolerate some shade, but less sunlight will lead to smaller yields and less flavorful berries. Strawberry plants tolerate both warm and cool temperatures. They prefer a temperature range of 60 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit or 15 to 26 degrees Celsius. While strawberries can handle warmer weather, prolonged temperatures above 85 degrees Fahrenheit or 29 degrees Celsius may reduce fruit production and the overall quality of your berries. After growing your plant for several weeks, you may be wondering, when should you start harvesting your strawberries? Strawberries ripen on the vine, which means they won't continue to ripen after you pick them. So it's important to harvest your berries when they are fully red for the sweetest flavor. Berries are typically ready for harvest about 4 to 6 weeks after the blossoms appear. The fruit should be a vivid red color with no green or white spots visible. To harvest your berries, pinch or cut the stem just above the berry, leaving a short stem attached to help maintain freshness. After harvest, enjoy your homegrown berries right away or store them in the fridge for up to 1 week. To extend their lifespan, store them unwashed in a berry saver or a plastic bag with a piece of paper towel to absorb any excess moisture. Well, that's it for this video. I hope if you guys enjoyed learning about growing strawberries in containers, that you'll give this video a like, leave me a comment down below, and don't forget to hit subscribe. It really does help to support me in the growth of my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.